Hi there, super second grade scientists. This week we have been studying owls, and I wanted to read this wonderful book titled Owls. It was written by Gail Gibbons, one of my favorite science writers. Let's dive in. Owls by Gail Gibbons. On silent wings, a bird swoops down in the moonlight. The bird is an owl. Using its powerful claws, it grabs a field mouse. Owls are raptors. Raptors are birds of prey, meaning they are hunters that eat meat. They grab their prey with claws called talons that are very sharp. The word raptor comes from the Latin word rapere, meaning to grab or seize by force. This is a great horned owl. These labels show claws called talons. This caption says the word owl comes from the Old English word yule, meaning to howl. This refers to the sound owls make. Most scientists believe there are about 140 different kinds of owls living in the world. They live on every continent except Antarctica. It is believed that there are 21 different kinds of owls living in North America. The drawing on this page shows us 11 different types of owls. You can see the words that are in the parentheses shows us how the name of the owl is pronounced. Vermiculated owl. Vermiculated. The title of the entire drawing here is Owls of North America. The following page shows 10 more owls from North America. The smallest owl, the elf owl, is 5 inches or 12.5 centimeters long from the top of its head to the tip of its tail. The largest owl, the great gray owl, is 33 inches long or 82.5 centimeters long. This illustration shows the eastern screech owls. You can see many different labels here describing the owl itself. Ear tufts, ears, eyes, crown, facial disc, beak, throat, breast, belly, toes, neck, back, wings, feet, legs, claws called talons, tail feathers. Most owls have the same basic characteristic. The male is usually a little smaller than the female. The eyes of an owl cannot move in their eye socket to watch for prey. Instead, owls have flexible necks that can twist almost completely around. They can even turn their heads upside down. This is a drawing of a short-eared owl. This demonstrates how they can swivel their head. These arrows here. This illustration shows the eye socket of an owl. And this caption here says, a thick eyelid, the nictitating membrane protects and keeps the eye clean. Most owls hunt at night. Day or night, they can see much better than people. This is an illustration of a boreal owl. Owls that hunt at night are nocturnal. Eyes and ears. Owls have very large eyes. Owls can change the focus of their eyes very rapidly and see great distances. At night, the pupils of their eyes get big. This allows more light to enter into their eyes, giving them unusually good vision in the dark. These illustrations show the difference in their eyes in the daylight and at night. Most owls rely on their keen hearing for hunting rather than their excellent vision. Their ears are hidden behind their facial disc feathers. These discs act like dish antennas to funnel sound to their ears. Owls are constantly turning their heads to hear better. Here's the label for their ears. In many owls, one ear is higher on the head than the other. The higher ear hears sounds from above. The lower ear hears sounds from below. This is an illustration of a great horned owl, And this here gives us an idea of what a dish antenna looks like and how it collects sound, just like the owl's ears collect sound. An owl attacks his prey silently. When flying, it can move its wings without making a sound. Silence. Great gray owl. An owl's bones are very light. They are full of air. The strength of an owl's wings and the lightness of its bones give an owl extraordinary lifting power. Strong legs and toes and long, needle-sharp curved talons give owls great grasping power. Most owls kill their prey by biting it in the base of the neck. Different owls have different diets. They may eat squirrels, skunks, rabbits, birds, snakes, insects, and other creatures. Owls usually swallow their food whole, head first. When an owl kills an animal that is too big to swallow whole, it shreds it with its beak. These illustrations show the barred owl swallowing its prey whole. This one shows the great horned owl shredding its meat with its beak. Owls cannot chew or grind their food. They cough up what they can't digest in pellets. The pellets usually contain fur and bone. In this illustration, you see that this owl is spitting out that pellet. Inside the pellet, you will find all of these items from the animal. Scientists study pellets to learn the food that different kinds of owls eat. This is an illustration of the scientists investigating and observing what is found inside of the pellets. Many owls rest or roost during the day. Some owls nap from time to time, resting their heads on their chest. Other owls twist their heads around to rest them on their backs. This is an illustration of an elf owl roosting. And this is a great horned owl roosting on a branch. Hoot, hoot, screech, screech. Owls communicate in many ways. They may use sounds to claim a territory, to warn of danger, or call to a mate. Some people think owls sound eerie. Barred owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. Ah. Snowy owl. Caw. Boreal owl. Ting, ting, ting. Great horned owl. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Owls make nesting sites in unusual places. They may nest in hollow trees, in tree stumps, or on the ground, or in an abandoned bird nests. Eastern screech owl, the elf owl, great gray owl. Years ago, there were many more owls in the world than there are today. People killed owls to protect smaller livestock. Farmers and others used chemicals to protect crops, plants, and trees from insects. Also, natural habitats were destroyed as people moved into wilderness areas. These illustrations show the different ways the animals were in danger. Hunting, chemicals weakened the eggshells of owls, so not as many owlets survived. This shows deforestation or people cutting down trees. People don't see owls very often. That's because most owls are creatures of the night. When you are out in the country at night, listen carefully. You might hear the sound of an owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. Second graders, I hope you enjoyed this reading of Owls by Gail Gibbons. This was not its book in its entirety. If you're interested to read the entire book, check it out at your local library. Stay curious, second graders.